everyone, this is Miss Barb from the Sterling Heights Library, coming to you for another story time and coming to you from the library today. You can see over my shoulder there are 1,000 books before reading, our bulletin board with a rocket ship. We are still not open to the public yet for browsing. We are hoping though in September to start in-person programming, live in-person things. They will not be held at the library because we are still undergoing construction. So all of our programs, all of our events will take place across the street at the new Parks and Rec building, the new community center. But I do want to bring you a program today, one of our story times. So I'm going to share with you one of my favorite stories. This is Sam and the Firefly. And once the story is completed, I'm going to show you how to make a craft, how to make an owl, one of the characters of the story. This would be Sam the owl, and this is made out of paper plates. I'll show you how to make this craft right after the story's finished. Right now, let's go ahead and read our story. This is Sam and the Firefly. Sam and the Firefly by P.D. Eastman. The moon was up when Sam came out. "Now is the time for fun," he said. "Who?" said Sam. "Who? Who wants to play?" But no one said a thing. Then Sam looked about. The fox was asleep and the jay was asleep. The dog was asleep and the hog was asleep. The sheep was asleep and so was the cow. See, all the animals are all asleep. Then Sam went down to the lake, but no one was there. All he could see was the moon and the shine of the moon on the water. "It takes two to have fun." "Who?" said Sam. "Who? Who wants to play?" But no one said a thing. Then Sam saw a light. He saw the light hop. He saw the light jump. It went here, it went there, it went on, it went off. But no one said a thing. There's the light all over the place. Then the light hit Sam on top of his head. The light said, "Boo!" "Who made that boo?" asked Sam. "Who are you?" "I am a firefly. My name is Gus, and I have a trick I can do with my light. Look, look, I can put it on and keep it on like this." Then Sam saw something new. The firefly made lines with his light. "Say," said Sam, "what a trick! This is new. Oh, the things we can do with a trick like that. Let me show you. Now put on your light and keep it on. Then you do what I do," he said to Gus. Then Sam went up, and Gus went after him. When Sam went down, down went the firefly too. Where Sam went, Gus went. Then Sam stopped, and Gus stopped too. "Now just look there," said Sam. "See what we did." There it says Gus and Sam. "Why, we made words, big words," said Gus the Firefly. "Say, I like this game. I want to do it again. This word trick is fun. Come on, make more words." So away the two went, Gus after Sam. They made lots of new words. They made fish, they made wish. They made house and a mouse. Then fox, dog, cat, yes, no, kangaroo, and thermometer. Sam and Gus made a lot more words. Then Sam looked about. He was all alone. Where was Gus? Then Sam looked down. He saw some cars, and there was the firefly down by the cars. "Come back here," called Sam. "What are you up to?" What was Gus up to? Gus made some words. Gus made go fast and slow. He made go right and go left. And did those cars go? They went bash, they went smash. Gus did words that made the cars crash. Oh dear, what a mess those cars were in. "Dear me," said Sam, "this will not do. He should not do this. Gus did a bad trick with those words." All of the cars you can see, they are all smashed up. "Now see here, Gus." But Gus would not see. He would not hear. "Yow, wow, I like to make words. Lots of words," he said. "I like this game. Let me be, you old goose, you." And away he went. "Stop, Gus, stop. Come back," called Sam. "That was a bad trick. Come back here now. Bad tricks are not fun." "Oh, go on home," said the firefly. "You old goose, you old hen, what do you know about fun? Goodbye." And away Gus went. Now Gus did more tricks. He did word tricks on some airplanes. He made them go up. He made them go down. He made them go this way. He made them go that way. Now what a mess the airplanes were in. No, Gus, no, said Sam. But Gus did not want to stop. Not yet. This was fun. Then Sam saw Gus do another bad trick. It made the Firefly laugh and laugh. It was funny to see them going free to the movie show. Because he wrote above the movie theater, it says, "Come in, free show." "Stop your tricks," called Sam. "No more words. Stop, Gus, stop. Now stop." But Gus the Firefly did not stop. "I have one more trick," he said. "A little trick. Look, Sam, look. A one-word trick." And you see he's going up to the stand, and the stand says hot dogs. I wonder what he's going to do. Let's see. Then Gus did his little trick, his one-word trick. He did a bad trick. He did it to the hot dog man. He made the word cold near the top of the stand. He crossed out where it says hot, and now it says cold dogs. The men looked up. They saw what Gus did. "We want our hot dogs hot, not cold. Goodbye," they said. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens next. Gus did not see the hot dog man, the man with the net and the jar. "Look out," called Sam. "Look out, Gus. The hot dog man is mad." "I will get that Firefly," said the hot dog man. "I will take him away from here. He will not play another trick on me." Then something hit Gus. He was in a net. Does he look happy? Does he look scared? I think he's scared to be in that net. And then Gus the Firefly was in a jar. "Let me out!" Gus hid at the walls of the jar. He hopped about, he jumped up and down. But it did no good. There was no way to get out. Then Gus in the jar was in a car. The car went away fast. Where would it take him? Would he do more tricks? Would he make more words? Would he have fun again with his light? Would Gus get out of the jar? Gus did not know it, but Sam was there too. He was nearby in back of the car. "Oh, what can I do?" said Sam. "I have to get Gus out of that jar. But how? How can I get him out?" Sam was sad. And Gus was sad too. "I should have stopped when Sam said no. I was bad. I just had to have fun," said Gus. "I wish Sam was here to get me out." The car went on. Then it stopped with a bump. It stopped on some tracks. The car would not go. The hot dog man got out. Then he looked down the tracks. What did he see? What's coming down the tracks? He saw a train. Sam saw it too. What would he do? There was just one way to stop that train. Sam went to the car. He took the jar with Gus, and then, he picked it up with his claws, and then he let the jar fall. Crash! And Gus was out. "You can save the car, Gus. You can stop the train. You know what to do. Do it," said Sam. So Gus got out of the jar. Let's see what he does. The Firefly did it. He made the word stop. He did it fast and he did it big. He did it a lot. He made lots of big stops. "Yeah, wow, Gus," said Sam. "At last you did a good trick. Look, it says stop. Look down there. A car on the track. Stop the train." The train did stop, and just in time. "What a trick," they all said. "A good trick. Hooray for the Firefly. He stopped the train." But Sam and Gus did not hear. They had flown away. Sam looked at Gus as the sun came up. "Now the morning light is here, and no one can see your tricks. It is time we went home to bed," said Sam. So Sam went back to his home in the tree, and Gus went back to the lake. But night after night, when the moon comes up, Gus the Firefly comes back to play. And here he is written. What does it say? He says, "Get up, Sam." And that is the story, Sam and the Firefly. I hope everyone enjoyed today's story, Sam and the Firefly. Because the story had both a firefly and an owl as main characters of the story, I thought I would show you how to make an owl craft today. So the owl craft that we're going to make is made out of a couple of pieces of colored paper and a couple of paper plates that I had some brown paint, so I painted them brown. There are white owls, snow owls, so if you don't want to paint your paper plates, it's completely up to you. So with my 2 paper plates, I'm going to start with these, and I'm going to take one of my paper plates and I'm going to cut it right in half. And this is going to be the owl's wings. So I'm cutting straight across. I'm trying to get it pretty equal. If it's not completely equal, then it's good enough. So I've got my 2 paper plates here. My other paper plate, I'm going to cut kind of a little bit of a curved line here. It's going to go up on the sides, then come down a little bit and make a mound in the middle. This is going to be the body and head of the owl. So let me show you how we'll do that. So it's not perfect, but you just do the best that you can. So I've got it going up a little bit at the sides, then it comes down and it slopes a little bit. I'm gonna fix the side just a little bit more, just to get a little bit more of a curve. So this is the bulk of the project. So I'm going to take these and the pieces of colored paper that I have, I cut out a couple of different circles. I've got some big light yellow circles. I've got a couple that are smaller that are white, and I've got some small ones that are black. All 3 of these together will make all 6 of these together, I'll use to make the eyes for the owl. I'm gonna put those together first. So each of the yellow pieces, what you can do if you don't have something for cutting circles at home, or if like me, you're not really good at cutting them freehand, you can find a lid to a jar, something like that at home, trace around it and then cut out the circles, and it will make your circles really nice. So I'm going to take the 2 yellows and take a glue stick, put a little bit of glue in the center of both of those, and take my 2 white ones and put those on like so. Then I'm going to take a little bit more glue and put it in the centers of the white circles. And those are going to be the eyes for my owl. So I'm going to take my glue stick and a little bit higher than the middle, I'm going to put the 2 eyes for the owl. So I've got his eyes on there. And then I cut out of orange paper, I cut out a triangle shape that will be his beak. So I'm going to do that just underneath his eyes. So there's his beak. And the last thing that I have to do is to put on the wings. And the wings can go either up or down, it's completely up to you. I think that for mine, I will have the wings going up, and I'm going to put them behind the plate. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue, got a little bit of glue right there, and I'm going to press my plate on top. So I've got 1 wing on, and I'll do the same at the other side. Kind of looks like he's coming in for a landing. Oops. And just make sure you're holding on tight until your glue dries. My glue is not quite dry, so I might lose a wing as I pick them up. But this is our owl craft for today. I hope everyone enjoyed the craft, and I hope that you enjoyed the book, Sam and the Firefly. Everyone have a great afternoon.